just want to make a video showing you some of the items that we have already purchased and put to use in our 2022 four-door Toyota Tacoma. We purchased this truck just about 9 months ago in April, and with the intent of doing some gardening and as well as camping. So we've done a few minor modifications and we'll post videos about that later. But I want to do this video because we are planning on a big change. As you can see, we purchased a vehicle with our shell on it, and we thought that that will work out well, which it does. We used it camping a few months ago, and actually there's a video on our page that you can check that out. We went camping in Lake Tahoe and it worked well. We had a tent attached to the back and we loved it, but we do have a rooftop tent, and so I've been back and forth if I wanted to attach the rooftop tent to the top of the shell or on top of the cab. So I've been back and forth. So we think we figured out something that might work. We'll see how things goes in the next couple of days, and I will post a video about that soon. So like and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when the upcoming videos will happen. So let's go ahead and open things up. Okay, so this is our setup. As soon as we open up the back of our cab, this is what you see. We have two 2-inch mats. So we bought 2 of these. And next, I just have a plain black sheet because I leave all this in the back of the truck. This is my daily driver. The windows are tinted, but the black sheet would just help cover all the items back here, just discourage anyone that might want to try and break in, look inside, they won't really see anything. So this is how it looks initially. This is my disc golf bag, if anybody's into that. This is my hiking bag. This bag, I just have a few N95 masks just in case if we're camping, but then we may have to go into the city and there may be some concerns. So we keep a few of some N95 masks with us. I have these Duracell lights. One of the features that these lights have, they have different lighting settings. Just continue to push the button in the back. It also has this handle. You hang it somewhere, carry it, or even put it in a setting where you can just maybe doing some reading or need some light focused in one area. You can have it set up like that. This pouch here, I have a little hat that we got from Lick Observatory in Mount Hamilton, California. Some Life straws, hand sanitizer. The next thing is our 2.5 gallon water jug. Works pretty well. You can have it sit a number of ways. It has a spout that I can attach to it. Works pretty well. Also got this off Amazon, and just keep it tucked away here. Our next item is the Caddy portable toilet, which works great. Very simple, easy to set up, sturdy, actually pretty comfortable to sit on. We use this when in our tent, or if we're in some area where we're too far away from a bathroom and we can't make it. There's recyclable bags that we use. Also, there's a gel that we use to put inside the bag to solidify all the liquids inside, but does pretty well with keeping the odor down. So we keep that easily accessible here in the back. So actually I'm going to use some of these lights because I feel like it's getting a little dark, getting a little cloudy. To see if they bring a little more light. Next is this small bin we have here. This bin serves a couple of purposes. One for camping, also for my hobby and for work. I'm an arborist, so I inspect trees oftentimes, and my wife and I are avid edible gardeners. So I have some yellow vest, safety vest, and I have, let's see if you can see that, hand sanitizer, whoops, hand sanitizer, my pruners, hori hori, for you gardeners who know what that is. It's basically a garden knife. I've had this for, probably at least 10 years, but still going. Hand saw, tape measure, DBH tape, seeds, things like that. So if we're ever out in the garden, or if we're ever out camping, there's a saw that I can use, and a few other items that may come in handy. Especially the safety vest, if we're broke down somewhere, they have some pretty good reflectors, and I have two in here for me and my wife. Next on the list, we have two folding chairs. I know this one I purchased from Walmart, $8. Works pretty well, but we do plan on getting some smaller ones. These are pretty bulky for us, and I think my wife's, this one she's had for a good 10-15 years, so it's paid up its dues. So we will be getting some new chairs, and if you have any recommendations for us, please put them in the comments. We've been doing a lot of research on YouTube, and so we've narrowed it down to a couple, but any recommendations will be greatly appreciated. So next on our list is our Set Power portable refrigerator. We definitely love this thing. It has been a tremendous help. There's not much in here right now, just some bottled water and some coconut water from one of our recent trips, but it definitely does well. It's just a refrigerator, not a freezer. Has some simple features here. So the next container are some of our bedding items. As I mentioned, we slept in the back of the truck, so we just have some pillows, some blankets. This is a tarp that we used for, I believe, for when we were cooking. If anything fell, we put it under a table. I'm sure you all recognize these $8 to $10 bins from Costco. The next item on our list is actually in use while I'm recording. Our Jobii Explorer 240. This thing works great. We have the input adapter for charging. As I mentioned before, similar to the refrigerator, you can put the adapter here to charge it into the wall socket or cigarette lighter of the vehicle. It has two USB ports and the 120 volt 200 watt port. And here's the adapter to the, we're used to the, this, I think the 12 volt adapter that the refrigerator can plug into, or the 110 volt plug-in. The refrigerator can go into this spot too. And also has a button here so you can turn it off. I'm not sure if you can tell the light went off, but turn it back on. The screen continues to display. And it looks like I have to turn the light back on. There we go. So this works well. Wind is starting to pick up, so hopefully there's no lot of noise. If so, my apologies. This container I love. It is big, which is great because we can keep all our food items and a few extra items inside. And it has this handle and two wheels in the back that makes it easy to slide it out. I also put this headlamp on here just in case we need it for something. Easy access, and has a little button at the top. Has different settings. So we have another plan that we're going to test out, where we're going to get another one of these containers, because the ones we saw have two latches, has 4 latches, not just 2, and also it seals a lot better. They have like a rubber seal on the edge, so the items can be protected if for some reason it gets rained on or water from some other reason. So we know the items inside will stay dry. The other thing, we plan on putting this refrigerator inside of it, along with the Jackery battery and a few other odds and ends. That way we can easily pull that out, and also it will stay protected. And the reason we're doing that is because we've looked into searching on YouTube about a drawer system. There's various items out there, but many of them are expensive, also very heavy, and I wanted to have the least amount of weight inside the truck. So there's drawer systems, there's even platforms people have put inside to slide everything out. So one of the things, again, that we try and do is do things as affordable as possible, and even thinking outside of the box. So this is us thinking outside of the box. So this is what we plan on doing, to have things slide out and make it easy access for us. So that's the plan. Once we execute that, we'll post a video about that and tell you how it works. So, but let's go ahead and get inside our kitchen items. So our first item is this little black pouch, which has all of our cords for the Jackery, as well as the cords for our Jackery and the set power refrigerator. That's fancy. This toilet paper for the restroom. We have some paper towels. This is the Simplicity and Elegance mini water dispenser. This is what will attach to our 2.5 gallon water jug. Has a tube that goes inside, has a USB port to charge it, and then we can just touch the bottom, and then it pours water out of the spigot here. We have some tumbleweed natural fire starters, and it's something that's fun. It's called Magical Flames. You can put these in the fire, and then it causes the fire to change colors. It's pretty cool. This is one of those folding shovels. Works pretty well. Got this off Amazon. Haven't used it yet. It's brand new. This pouch can easily fit in somewhere. Has a belt loop so you can keep it on your side if needed. Whether if you need to go to the restroom, you can dig a hole, or digging to put out a fire, or to make a fire ring. So possibly dig yourself out if you were stuck. around the tire, the truck with stuff. So definitely multiple uses. And the handy dandy Coleman 2-burner propane tank stove. We have some more lights. These also hang. You can hang inside of your tent, outside the tent, in your cooking area. This also has a fan that you can use. These are battery powered. As far as the lights, it's a 200 lumens lantern. So the battery's back here. You can pull this up. Seems that my batteries are out. But not a problem. I have another one. And the other one I got from Big Five. This one we bought from a thrift store for about $3 or $4. And this one just lifted up, boom, lights. We have our propane tanks, napkins. Also from a thrift store, we have these camping plates and bowls made out of plastic. We bought this set for about $3 or $4. We have some seasoning, salt, pepper, and some mixed seasoning we got from home. Hand sanitizer, utility lighter. We have a cast iron skillet. We have a Lux cooking set. Has a teapot, a skillet, and a saucepan with folding handles. These work great. And one concern some may have, the bottom can easily scrape, but it depends on the type of utensils you use with your cooking. I recommend plastic, or maybe even better, something out of wood or bamboo. Then it's less likely to scratch the bottom of your skillet. And some may complain that when you're cooking in these types of skillets, you can burn your food easy. So maybe line it with butter or olive oil and possibly cooking at a lower heat. That's what worked out well for us. Again, we have some paper towels. We have some things to clean up with, drying towels. We have this portable egg holder. And we have this silverware. We have this silverware set. And which is nice. You can hang this up too. Has forks, knives, spoons for 4 people. I like the fact that it rolls up very easy. So there's just 2 items left in this container. This one is the Congee, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This just has some more cooking items, spatula, tongs, knife, can opener, bottle opener, scissors, some basic things we may use while cooking, and it's a small little cutting board, skewers, things like that. We've added a couple of items, just some recyclable bags for garbage, something to clean our dishes, a small little scrubbing brush. And so this is very handy, keeps everything nice and tight. Dishwashing bins. used them a couple of times, but they're pretty handy, and so they very easy. You know, there's some that have a built-in drain, which we may look into if we feel that we need it. So I've put everything back inside, and I have one more container to show you. Get this out the way. You can say this is sort of a safety container. Has a heavy duty tarp, some rope, bungee cords, extra headlamps, mallet, hammer, axe, tent pins, a few little odds and end tools. So that's where I keep those in the back. So as you can see, everything fits inside nice and neatly. Everything has its place. There's no loose items moving around when we're driving, so it's nice and compact. And this is how we keep it, with the exception of the two mattresses inside. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. We will definitely, especially in the beginning of 2024, but the next week, we'll definitely be posting more videos of some of our expeditions. Our next video, the top 10 unique beaches along the coast of California. So we already visited one, and so that will be out next week. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions to how we can set up our truck more efficiently and more cost effectively, please put something in the comments. Reach out to us. We would appreciate it. So, and again, there will be some major changes if things go as planned. And just a simple hint, there's a thought of getting rid of the shell and getting something else. So we'll see how things go, and I will keep you posted. So on behalf of my wife, Dana, again, my name is Darnell. This is Ratcam Expeditions. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we have a goal of getting 100 subscribers. We're at 39, I believe. So help us get up to that point. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night.